Good morning. Welcome to Raw Online. I am Dr. Malarvidi, working as professor in Sri Balaji Dental College. This presentation will be dealing about non-caries cervical lesions. These are the contents. So the term tooth surface loss or tooth wear are interchangeable, and it includes conditions that cause tooth wear in the absence of dental plaque and caries and trauma. When plaque or caries causes tooth loss, we call it dental caries. But when there is tooth surface loss because of factors other than dental plaque or caries or trauma, we call it as attrition, abrasion, erosion or abfraction, depending on the etiology. So Miller said that tooth wear was described as a condition distinct from caries as early as 18th century. There are various factors that are responsible for tooth structure loss. These can be classified as biological factors, chemical factors or behavioral factors. So this chart shows how these factors interact over a period of time to cause tooth structure loss. So biologic factors involves saliva action, soft tissue movement, soft tissue versus teeth, the pellicle action, and tooth anatomy and the structure of the teeth. All these are biologic factors that have a role in causing tooth surface loss. Chemical factors includes pH of the dietary foods. Whether the patient takes acidic beverages, then the pH is very low. So the action of chemical factor is more. Buffering capacity of the food as well as the saliva has an important role. The type of acid and also the amount of calcium, phosphate and fluoride in the diet, in the drink, that also has a role in causing tooth structure loss. Behavioral factors involves factors like eating, drinking habits, how the patient brushes their teeth, how much of force is used for brushing, how often they take acidic drinks or the regurgitation because of their dietary habits, vomiting. Even drugs can have an indirect role in causing tooth structure loss. This tooth wear can be classified based on the cause. It can be a physical loss or it can be due to chemical dissolution. If it occurs because of chemical dissolution, it is nothing but erosion. The physical loss can be classified as abrasion, attrition or abfraction. These lesions are again classified based on the factors that cause the tooth structure loss. Abrasion is mainly because of mechanical factors such as tooth brushing. Attrition is because of tooth to tooth contact. Abfraction lesions are mainly because of tensile stresses that act on the tooth structure. So all these lesions, non-carious cervical lesions, have a multifactorial etiology. That is, one process typically impacts the other. That is, there might be erosion that started earlier, which can result in abrasion because of abnormal tooth brushing on the erosive lesion. Already there is tooth structure loss due to erosion or chemical dissolution, and when there is excessive force applied during tooth brushing, it can cause abrasion lesions too. So first let's start with abrasion. It is usually caused by excessive tooth brushing with highly abrasive toothpaste. So the brushes as well as the toothpaste matter in causing tooth structure loss. Or aggressive oral hygiene habits, or the patient may exert too much of pressure while using hard bristles with excessive force, that can cause tooth structure loss. So this picture you can see how the tooth surface enamel is lost and there is gingival recession associated with it. So when there is exposure of the root, the cementum is much weaker than the enamel. So when excessive force is applied during brushing, cementum can be lost and causing sensitivity. So abrasion is defined as the pathological wearing away of hard dental tissue through abnormal mechanical process. So remember, abrasion is mainly because of mechanical brushing involving foreign objects or substances repeatedly introduced in the mouth and contacting the teeth. So this can be due to oral hygiene habits, as I said, brushing, or because of the toothpaste. Personal habits, say the patient has a habit of putting sharp objects like pins or toothpaste toothpicks in the mouth to remove food stagnated in between the teeth. So the personal habits matter too. And masticatory forces, wear can also occur because of chewing of food. So this abrasion is clinically seen as angular V-shaped lesion in the cervical portion of the tooth. It may affect teeth which are prominent in the left side of right-handed patients and vice versa. It's common sense, right? So if the patient is right-handed, they exert more force when they brush the left side of the teeth. Similarly, left-handed patients will have more force on the right side of the teeth. So the teeth that are on the prominent side will have more amount of tooth structure loss. They affect the labial surfaces of prominent teeth. Say if one canine is out of arch and it is more prominent, then more force is exerted on this tooth. So there is tendency for tooth structure loss on the prominent teeth. Attrition is wear resulting from tooth to tooth contact. This is mainly because of masticatory forces, or it can be because of occlusal parafunctional habits like bruxism, or in the regular function of mastication of abrasive foods.